Should you watch Minions and Monsters in the theater or should you wait? This is gonna be my spoil-free review. So this movie takes place in the 1920s and I feel like this movie took full advantage of its settings. If you're like a history buff, love the dawn of cinema, or maybe if you know what was going on in the 1920s, there are like nice little like Easter eggs and scenes and just like a little gags that I found quite enjoyable. For the most part, when I saw this trailer, I was mostly rolling my eyes. I'm just like, ugh, what's the point of this movie? I don't get it. And after watching this movie, I kind of get why the trailer was what it was, because it's kind of hard to tell you what the story is without fully spoiling it, I feel like. But as far as the story goes, I feel like the beginning is a little bit rough. But once they get to Hollywood, the movie really starts rolling into what the story is really trying to tell. And I find it quite fun. By no means I think this movie is perfect or great even, but I do think it is fun, like very fun movie. When I got out of this movie, there were some jokes, gags, things that I was seeing from this movie that I was just like, what rating is this? And just, I had to double check. It is a PG rating. And it's kind of surprising that it got away with it, because there are some like, I don't know if my mind is just too corrupt, but I did find like a lot of adult jokes and some things where I'm like, wow, I can't believe they showed this in a kids movie, kind of crazy. Granted, I feel like the Minions do kind of get away with it, being that they're kind of like idiots. But nonetheless, I do think this movie should be worth a watch if it piques your interest even a little bit. Especially, like I said, if you're like a history buff of the 1920s and or the dawn of cinema. By no means it's a one-to-one representation of what life is like. Of course, this is a movie, but I do think there are some hints in there that shows you what it's like, and it's good world building. So if you like that or the Minions / Illumination, because I'm pretty sure they have their fans, I think go check out this movie.